Welcome to Once Upon a Time with Detroit Public Library. I'm Chinere Lumba from the Redford branch, and today's story is Who's in Rabbit's House by Verna Aardema. As the hour approaches, the Maasai villagers gather before the closed curtain, waiting expectantly. Behind the curtain, the actors prepare the set and the props rehearse their lines, and they don their mask. The play begins. Long, long ago, a rabbit lived on a bluff overlooking a lake. A path went by her door and down the bank to the water. The animals of the forest used that path when they went to the lake to drink. Every day at dusk, Rabbit sat in her doorway and watched them. But one evening, she came to her house and she could not get in. And a big bad voice from inside the house roared, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." "That's my house," cried Rabbit. "Come out at once." She banged on the door. Bam, bam, bam. But the bad animal said more crossly than before, "Go away or I will trample on you." And the rabbit sat down on a nearby log to think. Now, a frog happened to see this. She hopped up to the rabbit and said rather timidly, "I think I could get him out." "No," snuffed the rabbit. "You are so small, you think you can do what I cannot? You annoy me. Go away." Frog would have left that rude rabbit if a jackal had not come along just then. Instead, she crouched behind a nearby tree to see what would happen. The jackal said, "How, Rabbit? Why aren't you sitting in your doorway?" "Someone's in my house," said the rabbit. "He won't come out and I can't get in." Jackal looked at the little house. "Who's in Rabbit's house?" he asked. The bad voice replied, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." "I'm going," cried the jackal, and off he went. Ka-pluck, ka-pluck, ka-pluck. The frog laughed softly to herself. Rabbit cried, "Jackal, come back, please help me." The jackal came back. He said, I think I know what to do. We must gather a big pile of sticks." And they did. "Now," said Jackal, "we'll put the sticks close to the house like this." And kabunk, he pushed the whole pile of sticks against the door. "But Jackal," protested the rabbit, "that will keep him in, not get him out." At that, the frog nearly burst with mirth. Jackal said, "I'm going to set fire to the sticks." "Fire?" cried the rabbit. "That would burn my house." "It would burn the long one too," said Jackal. "I won't let you burn my house," cried Rabbit. "Go away." So the jackal trotted off, ka-pluck, 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 down to the lake. Rabbit began to pick up the sticks. A leopard came by. "What are you doing, Rabbit?" he asked. "Are you putting sticks there to hide your house?" "No, not that," cried Rabbit. "Someone's in my house." Jackal wanted to burn him out. "Now I have to take this wood away." Leopard watched as Rabbit removed the sticks. Then he asked, "Who's in Rabbit's house?" The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." "No," snorted the leopard. "You don't scare me. I'm tough. I'll tear that house to bits and eat you up." And he leaped on top of the little house and began to scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Bits of the roof went flying. "Stop!" cried the rabbit. "Don't spoil my house." "How can you use it with a bad animal in it?" asked Leopard. "But it's still my house," said Rabbit. "Go away." So the leopard jumped down and pop, 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 he went down to the lake. And the frog grinned and chuckled to herself. Rabbit climbed onto her roof. She smoothed and patted it. An elephant came by. "What happened, Rabbit?" she asked. "Does your roof leak?" "No, not that," cried the rabbit. "Someone's in my house. Leopard wanted to tear it to bits and eat him, so I had to fix my roof." She gave the roof another pat and hopped down. "Who's in Rabbit's house?" demanded the elephant. The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." "Trample on elephants?" sneered the elephant. "Who thinks he can trample on elephants? I'll trample you flat, flat as a mat. I'll trample you house and all." Grum, grum, grum went elephant toward the little house. Rabbit leaped in front of her. "Don't smash my house," she screamed. "I'm only trying to help," said the elephant. Rabbit said, "I don't want that kind of help. Go away." So the elephant trampled off down to the lake, and the frog laughed out loud. "Stop laughing, frog," said the rabbit. "See what that stupid elephant did to my yard? Now I have to smooth it." She found her hoe and set to work. Caw, 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 went the hoe. A rhinoceros came by. He asked, "What are you doing, Rabbit? Are you making a farm here by your house?" Rabbit stamped her feet. "No, not that," she cried. "Someone's in my house." Elephant wanted to trample him. She made holes in my yard. "Who's in Rabbit's house?" asked the rhinoceros. The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." Foamed the rhinoceros. "I'll hook you on my horn and hoist you into the lake, house and all." He put his head down and he went towards the little house, but the rabbit leaped onto his house. She held his big horn with her little paws. Rhinoceros tossed his head up and went Rabbit over into the lake. Then the rhinoceros shook himself in a satisfied way. "That's the end of the long one," he said. "But that was Rabbit you threw into the lake," protested Frog. Rhinoceros looked. The little house was not gone, but the rabbit was. The two rushed down to the bluff to save Rabbit. Now when the rabbit hit the water, she went cluck, cluck, cluck to the bottom of the lake. She kicked and up she popped to the surface. Elephant was still drinking at the lake. She saw the rabbit come up. "Keep kicking," she called. She swam out and put her trunk around the rabbit and carried her to shore. "I saved you," she said, "but I don't know why. You're nothing but a bother." "Thank you, Elephant," said Rabbit. Then she went up the hill to her house, but she still could not get in. She sat on the log and began to cry. The frog came up from the lake. "Don't cry, Rabbit," she said. "I think I can get that bad animal out of your house, if you will let me try." "How?" asked the rabbit. Frog whispered. "Scare him out." Rabbit whispered back, "But how?" "Watch me," said the frog. She took a big leaf and curled it around to make a horn. When she talked into it, it made her voice very loud. She said through the horn, "Who's in Rabbit's house?" The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." Frog said, "I'm the spitting cobra. I can blind you with my poison. Now come out of that house or I'll squeeze under the door and spit poison into your eyes." Then the door opened. Out came a green caterpillar. He was so scared, his legs were jumping. He was looking everywhere. "Rim, rim, 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 rim. Where's the spitting cobra? Where's the spitting cobra?" he cried. "Don't let the spitting cobra get me. I was only playing a joke." "It's only a caterpillar," cried Rabbit. "Only a caterpillar," echoed Frog. She called the other animals. How they laughed when they saw that the bad animal was only a caterpillar. But the long one did not laugh. He was still saying, "Where's the spitting cobra? Where's the spitting cobra?" And Rabbit said, "Oh, long one, the spitting cobra was only Frog." At that, the frog laughed so hard, all one could see of her was her big, big laugh. Then the big animals went away. The long one crawled up a tree, and Rabbit sat in her doorway. And the frog sat on the log croaking with laughter. Ga-dung, ga-dung, ga-dung. The end. I'm from Nigeria, and we used to sing a little song called Mwera chena jena ko obiana to. Mwera chena jena ko obiana to. Mwera chena jena ko with the mighty apia. Crunch again, obiana to. Crunch again, obiana to. Well, thank you for enjoying the story with me, Who's in Rabbit's House by Verna Ardema. And thank you again for watching Once Upon a Time with the Detroit Public Library. See you again.